it. Yo, but you got a dope album already. You really don't need me on it. He was like, no, but I really want you on this joint. So I got with him in the studio, and we came up with 23. Also had the chance to work with Usher.
Usher, that's what I meant to say.
Usher, when I was first came up in the game, I wrote a song called "Think of You" with me and oh man, she gonna kill me. Faith, yeah, me and Faith. Me and Faith wrote that joint. Me, Faith, and Puff did that record. So I mean, yeah, I did 702, Get It Together. I worked with Silk. I mean, I've had an opportunity to work with some great artists over my period in the music business.
Yes, and I love that. I love your stick-to-itness. And I introduced it this way because there's a lot of maybe confusion and definitely opportunities for others to learn from you between us meeting you and where we are today. So talk to me about your growth process and like how, as a man, you've been able to acknowledge some of your shortcomings and work through them.
Well, I mean, we all are born. We all have to go through this. I'm no special than anybody else. You know, we're given to a family and we're taught things. And, you know, like for me growing up in Chicago, I had to overcome a lot of things. You know, peer pressure hit when I was about 14, 15 years old. I wanted to gang bang, you know, so I did that. I started smoking at a young age. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 14 years old, smoking weed when I was about 15, drinking when I was about 15 too. So, I mean, I started doing a lot of things at a very young age, and it carried over until I got to be, you know, like 20, 25. But it became a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Like alcoholism became a problem because I needed it then. You know, at first it was something I was doing just to hang out, but then it became something I needed. So, you know, as time developed and, you know, as I'm going through life, now, you know, when I get depressed, I'm drinking because of it. Now I'm smoking more. I'm doing a lot of things. And what happened was, and I'm kind of skipping over a lot of stuff, but
the truncated version.
About 7 years ago, I wrote this record called, I wrote an album called Forever. And it kind of made me want to change my life. I mean, if people listen to that record, they can tell the growth. It made me want to change my life. And it took the whole 7 years for me to really change my life. But it started with stop drinking, stop smoking, stop everything that was being a problem for me. Like even the negative thinking, you know, because that's a problem for us. Anything that I had an addiction to, which was a lot of things, you know, because we're as people, we're addicted to a lot of things. We may not admit it, but you know, the addiction for us is a lot of things. It's not just one thing, you know. So I had to go through each and everything and figure out what was good for me and what was not good for me. And a lot of things I found out wasn't good for me. So I had to really, really focus and stop those things. And I just realized that it was all in my head. It was all in my mind, you know. So that was my thing, you know. That's what I did.
How do you, because you mentioned some of your habits, bad habits that you picked up started prior to your career in the industry. How do you think that maybe aided in it? Do you feel like it fueled it?
Wait, say that again. Give me that question one time. Sorry.
Yeah, so you were saying some of your addictions, bad habits that you had started in your youth prior to you entering the industry. So how do you think your fame, notoriety might have played a part in that as well?
Oh, it made it worse. You know, it kind of made it worse because, you know, I'm a young cat from Chicago. I mean, quite naturally, I'm watching all of these people on TV. I never thought I was going to become an artist myself. You know, I'm just watching this stuff. So when it actually happened, and I got some success, it just really turned me into an asshole. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like, you know, my shit didn't stink.
Was tight. I know she felt me watching, but was scared to look my way. I know she won't look, but I think I gotta shoot. Under pressure, don't know what to do. She got two cuties with her, got my people too. Put it in one, stepped on a gun and made it you. Looked inside, gave me a smile, then she blew. What am I gonna do? There she go, pretty young thing, energy. That's my jam. He's so special. Oh my God, we so special.